Yo, so I just want to point out this is therapy for us all. Like week in, week out. We look forward to it.
Listen,
Fellas, it's gonna be one of them nights.
It's gonna be. I'm telling you.
What's good, fellas? Another Tuesday night at 9, man. Prototype Dad in the building, man. How y'all feel tonight, fellas?
Doing good, brothers. Good to see other black brothers
Feeling great,
chilling and doing like we doing.
You know how we do. Man,
Appreciate
tonight's
being
show
here.
is a little different, man. And, we're trying something a little new with this bracket thing. But we're going to have a conversation about moguls, man, how we feel about them and who's the best one. And we got a little bracket to show. And we're going to see who comes out on top of this thing, man. So to jump right into it, let's define it, man. We're going on the line. Lee, for you first, since you like right next to me. What's a mogul to you?
Well, to me, a mogul is somebody who's highly successful in their fields of play, whatever they're doing, whether it's finance, entertainment, whatever, at the top of their game, but then also putting other people on and helping other people in that in their surrounding area come up, and show them the game and show them what it takes to get on and be successful. And then not only that, but then reaching back to the community and doing something and building in the community to try to build up the community. You know what I mean? So that's my idea of a mogul. People who don't forget where they came from, so to speak, and they're able to to rise to such great heights that they can pull other people up, and while they're still continuing to ascend to new heights.
Okay.
I can dig it. Mo, go ahead, take the lead.
For me, a mogul is definitely somebody who's they're a titan of their industry. They're vastly successful. They're not just good; they're like considered the best or one of the best at what they do. Generally, a mogul probably do it in a couple different ways. Like if we were just to talk about business, like they maybe have multiple businesses. They've duplicated it. It wasn't luck. It wasn't. They just did it one time. They had consistent success. And then they actually have a tree of success that they, have other branches that came off of it of people that are successful as well. I think that's a good starting point, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Go ahead, hit.
Yeah, mogul to me is like Mo Better said, like kind of is able to replicate success in different and in different venues, through different streams of income. It's really like success. Somebody who is able to achieve success. But I think for me, because there's a lot of moguls, but for me, the impact of a mogul is how they impacted the people around them, and how did they able to share that success and have people around them duplicate the same success and become successful. I think that's a mogul. You know what I mean? Somebody who can who has that impact, you know what I'm saying, in their community, with their friends, with people, with the industry that they're on, that can also duplicate that success. That's my definition right there, my man.
And to the guest of the night, Tom.
Shoot, I'm a basically piggyback off of almost what everybody said. Take a little piece from everybody because what nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's the same thing. It's a businessman. It's like words for me. It's a businessman, a hustler, a person, a thinker. You know what I'm saying? A person that not too many people. There's
I don't want to say a lot, but there's more people that can get money. There ain't too many people that can create generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like something to pass down, like y'all was saying, bring somebody up, bring a, you know what I mean, and create a foundation and a staple in their community where they're from and whatever business they touch. It's just anybody that is okay with their failures and their success. I feel like that's a mogul because they won't. They're focused in different ways that other people are, and I mean it's kind of hard to put it in one definition for me because it's for me it's a motivator. You know what I mean? Like it's a person that constantly works. They don't stop working. You know what I mean? So it's like it's something. It's for me. It would be It would just be shoot hard to say it in the words, but it would be everything everybody said and then some. Like you know what I mean? Like a person that's just on their game at all times and can bring people with them, can touch anything and make it happen for people, and it's not about just the money and the cars and the things that they got. It's the, you know what I mean, as far as they can expand their hands, you know what I mean? That's a mogul to me.
So I'm just going to go off the definition. Everybody had a good point, so we're going to define how we're going to judge this contest. But an important, powerful person, especially in motion pictures or media or the media industry, similars is Tycoon, VIP, notable, notability, personage, Baron. So, yeah, so I wanted to, we got a lot of people, we got about 20 people on this bracket. But let's set the rules so we can make sound decisions and see who's going to end up on top. Because some of these people got more money than others. You know what I'm saying? And so are we
Strong.
judging it by the amount of money? Are we like what are the rules here? So everybody said that Mo said a trip success, but it was all along the same lines of who else they put on. So that's one rule, right? That we could judge on who else they put on. The second person, another. I think we all agreed on having different businesses. You know what I mean? Different avenues of how they made their end, how they were successful. So that's two rules, right? So tree of success and multiple streams, right?
Right.
Is there any other thing that we want to add to the list on how we're going to judge these guys?
I want to the impact they had on community, your community impact. I think that's huge.
How about I agree, but let's say the impact they had not just on community because it just sounds like
On their
somebody that
industry. Yeah, just more on their industry.
on the industry. Yeah, right. So like
Because
somebody that could like
yeah, because for the most part,
change the game. Like you know what I
people that
mean?
look
Right.
like us are the
Right.
only ones that end up having to do for the community. Like nobody else has
Right.
that responsibility, right?
Right.
But if they change kind of the industry and you had to they change the way they do things after this person, I think that's important. But I mean, I still think we haven't really touched on the most important part, like the assets, the resources, the net worth is like that's the scoreboard. So we definitely need to take that into account for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. One thing I'm big on that you can't really judge in this bracket, I don't think, is character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's one thing
that's a hard
that's a hard thing to judge in this, but that's something that's big with me, for I don't care how much you got, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
so
you can't
anything
put that
weighted
in there.
over the other.
So, I want to go back to that. So when I say community, right, I mean the impact outside of just business, because a lot of people's not going to be remembered for what they just did in business or in industry, but
That's true.
the impact that they had on the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say community. That encompasses all of it. Everything outside of just what I mean, philanthropy and everything that they do. Because that's why people do it, because they understand that impact is greater than anything you ever do in business. So I think that has to be taken into account for it.
So you basically saying like they had to give a tech talk, basically.
Nah, I mean you got people that founded programs, right? That outside of the industry that still impacting the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bill Gates did a lot. LeBron did a school. You know what I mean? Like all
Right.
that.
Right.
I mean, that's part of the character. You know what I'm saying? That goes into character, that goes into who they are as a person, and what impact, what were they able to do with that success that they did, and what did it, like, how did they affect the world with their success? Not just made
So
a
Hit,
whole.
I think you make a good point. So Hit, you make a good point as far as that, and as far as that impact or whatever, you know, that could be kind of for the people that are, you know, if you determine if they're a mogul or not. The people on this list, everybody, they're gonna have that. Like, we're talking the greatest of all time. So all these people should have that, or they shouldn't be on this list. They shouldn't even be on the bracket if they don't have that. But no, I think you're definitely right as far as that.
All right. So is anything weighted above the other, or are they all equal pointers?
No, to me, the resources, the net worth, the assets, like that has to be weighted higher than the other stuff.
Resources, net worth, and assets are three different things, bro. So
not really. I mean, well, I mean, it's really not, but okay.
It is. It is because
that's how do you? I mean, how do you calculate?
It's kind of all. It's kind of all categories.
Yeah, like
but it's umbrellaed. Like it's like three things under the umbrella, right? So like I could look at resources. Okay, there you go.
Their net worth then.
So their net worth, because assets and resources
make up your net worth, but
could be a part of it, but it also could be a part of their network. Who they're connected to.
That's true.
But how can you you can't quantify that though?
But I can have different assets as from knowing different people.
Well, I'm talking about tangible assets.
So net worth.
Yes.
So what? Okay, so net worth. So you're saying net worth has a higher percentage than these other things mentioned?
It should. It should.
Do anybody else agree with that?
Have a higher value.
Should definitely be a high point scale on the board.
It's top three to me. You know what I mean? Because they could be.
Is it the number one?
Richest. It could be the richest person up there, the most wealthy person up there, and if he's not doing everything else that we said, then he's not number one to me. You know, just his net worth is just that's the money you were able to accumulate. But what are you doing outside of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why there's other things.
So I agree. So is everything one and net worth is two, or is everything a one? That's what I'm trying to get an understanding on.
It's like, okay, what's
net worth is one, I think, and then everything else is one, A, B, C. But net worth alone don't get you that number one spot. I'm
talking about like points, right? Like if we're saying this person has this point, all these points, right? Who has more of this? Who gets the point on tree of success? Who gets the point on reproducing the success in different venues?
So say net worth is a 2, and then everything else is 1. All the other metrics that we listed.
Do y'all agree with that?
Like it's like, okay, if you're looking at basketball, right? It's like points, assists, and rebounds, right? They all equally important to the game. You know what I mean? It should be judged like, you know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Like assists and rebounds just as important as points. So I think it's all equally holds the same weight. It's just in the different as far as
I agree with that. I mean,
like, and I know we're 20 minutes in and we're still trying to figure this out. So I don't want to go down too far in this rabbit hole. But Dennis Rodman's the greatest rebounder of all time. Nobody ever confused him with the greatest player because he didn't score points.
Yeah. Everybody said
we're being disingenuous, man. Like, come on.
He's still top 50. He's still in the top 50 of people who played at all time. So
right.
That shows you how important the rebounds was compared to somebody who scored 30 points a game. He's still with them in the same jackets. So it's all equally important.
No, he's 50.
It is.
The guys who are the top 10 scorers are like top 10, top 15. And then the role players fell somewhere behind them. You have to score in order to win. So if you don't put points on the board, you can't win.
They all
because they're gonna say Rodman went crazy on the boards, but Mike might have 42. You know what I'm saying?
I had 20 rebounds, but we had no points and we still lost.
The points is always going to trump that to me. I get what you're saying. They all fall in order, but the points.
I mean, but you get points because you got 20 rebounds.
I mean, that's a fact.
I mean, what if you don't miss? Ain't no rebound.
But At
There's
the same
always
time,
rebounds and there's always misses, but the rebounds are sure. So that's giving the other team only one chance to score, and that's giving your team multiple chances to score.
but there's more 40 points than 20 rebounds, though.
They're both equally, man. I think they're equally.
I don't know. Leafer, break the tie. We 2-2.
It's points over rebounds all day. I don't.
All right.
I mean, that's
All
right,
it's
so-
points over
even a
rebounds
discussion,
all
like-
day. Yeah,
So
it's
so
points
net
over
so net
rebounds
worth
all
gets
day.
2 points. Net worth gets 2 points, and everything else is 1 point. That's how we roll. All
I'll
right,
agree
that's
to
what
that.
it is. Ooh, let me bring up the board.
Hey, hold on. I got to go turn my AC on, man. Y'all got me hot already.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna put the names in the chat just so you know what I'm saying if y'all want to do it, y'all little no, here
My wife done left these striped fudge cookies by me. I think she messed up.
About to go mogul on them cookies, huh? But
I'm about 3.5 in.
this is cool. We're not going live. We could kind of like I don't know have some space. So y'all see the first comparisons.
yep, we do.
Mhm.
All right, Mike versus Bernard. So Mike Rubin, I don't know if y'all know who he is, but
He owned the
Might be-
Sixers, but do we do anything else?
yeah,
he be holding popular rappers from behind.
Hey,
Facts, yo, I just seen a whole
The mogul position.
that's the mogul.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes was looking real suspect, man. Some of your favorite.
Yeah, take them
I guess
chains
money
off,
trumped
dog. It ain't
every
working
other
no more.
metric, huh? On that party.
Mm.
So yeah, let's go into a little bit of what he's done. So he started a ski shop, and then he turned that into like a sports apparel kind of company. Let me see. I don't know his net worth. Anybody got his? I think his net worth for. No, that's not
I didn't look it up because I saw he wasn't getting out of the first round. I saw he was out of here. So I didn't even
is
look
that
it
what
up.
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was like, next.
Not necessarily though.
Next.
How do you say that?
Let everybody
your
else go. Look, let everybody else go, and then I'll jump in. This is over. This is a breeze.
This is not even a
Yeah,
contest.
his
huh?
net worth is about 11.4 billion.
Okay, so he
Light
don't get.
work.
So you're saying
He's
he
light
don't
work.
he don't get the points for that.
I'm just saying his net worth is 11.4.
I mean, give him a point, but I mean, like,
He don't get no
over.
point. He don't get no point for the net worth. Bernard get 2 points for that, right? But there's 4 other points on the board.
What's Bernard's net worth? I ain't look it up.
Stupid.
What is it? 340?
It's something crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's 340. Do
the
y'all know
Bs?
who he is?
340 with the B's?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Big B.
Sheesh.
These
Y'all
are
know
all
who he is?
these are all billionaires.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure, but
these are all.
yeah.
But
No,
his
no,
net
they
worth,
ain't.
his net worth is like 220. His net worth is like 220, maybe 224. It ain't 300 yet.
So what you say, Mo?
So
Why he gets the instant round beat?
right. So firstly, so I don't know if everybody know, even maybe for the viewers that don't know who he is. So he's the owner. I don't know if he's the founder, but owner of LVH or whatever. So that's Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Moet.
Moet,
yeah, like so way more money than Rubin for sure. He's also the one that put on Rihanna. He's over Louis Vuitton. Like, I mean, it's not close. I mean, he's the guy that put on Virgil. I mean, it was a slam dunk.
I
I didn't even look up Michael Rubin because once I saw the bracket.
I don't know.
Bernard.
I mean, so the tree of success, right? I don't know. Michael Rubin has a lot of connections, man.
Okay, who's under him? Did he made a mogul?
They don't
No,
say.
he
It
threw-
just say it says who's
Because
he's connected to. So that's why
Right.
he can throw
Yeah.
great parties.
A bunch of rappers.
Rappers,
He get behind. He get behind a bunch of rappers.
players. But we know you don't respect players.
It ain't that, but I mean,
You don't.
I respect the guy that I respect the guy that pays the players more.
Nah.
But that's a
Say they
different
rich.
discussion.
He wealthy. They rich.
Right.
He wealthy.
Yeah.
I think Bernard took this to me.
Yeah, Euro step that I stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't even look Michael Rubin up. I was like, oh wow, it's over.
I had hopes for it, Michael Rubin too. I said, "Oh, they got cuz on here that be aggressive grabbing rappers." I said, "Cool."
He caught a bad seating. That's all. It'd be
Yeah,
like that sometimes.
you know, he had to play LeBron. Messed up.
Like that.
But where we at on the? I mean, I guess he get
On
I was
the
saying,
pointage?
where's he at on the philanthropy scale? You know what I mean? How's he giving back? But if you got 220 and he got 11, you giving back.
You can give away his
triple
net
that.
worth.
He's giving 11 billion back, and it's not even hurting.
But I mean, is he though? Is he? Because he could just hoard it all. He could keep it all.
Yeah, he could just be holding himself down.
He could
Right.
definitely be doing that.
Like nobody else gets nothing. But I mean, I think he kind of trumped it when he did, like like Mo said, he put Rihanna on, he put Virgil on.
He
I
put
mean,
Virgil
all through
on.
his company, but you know what I'm saying. I think that's a big thing though, right? So he got the 2 points, he got the tree of success. Has he done it anywhere else?
Well, I mean, we said different companies. You know what I mean? Like,
But it seems like it's all the same branch though. Like they all like it's all one entity.
well, no, because it's different industries, so that's why I figured it was different. I mean, you got fashion, liquor. Yeah, I mean, that's why I figured it was different.
You're right.
Yeah, different industries.
Yeah, he's giving a lot back. Not necessarily the community, but to Mo's point, it does seem like the only people who have to, or who is seen, or who has to kind of give back to the quote unquote community is people who look like us, because we're the most struggling. But when you see these other moguls and these other titans of industries, they're giving back in more ridiculous ways. Like this guy Arnold, he gave like millions of dollars to the Louvre Museum in France, and to help rebuild the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, and you know what I mean?
That's
do
stupid,
all kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Do all kind of stuff like that, like building whole buildings and stuff. You know what I mean? You even think of families like the Carnegies.
I know where you're going.
Build all the libraries all over. So that's
hold
crazy.
that thought, Leifer. We're gonna get into some of that on some of these other ones. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
I bet. Next group up, the Bears, which is a company. So in my head, that disqualifies them.
It's a family.
But
it's a family though.
Yeah, but this is, we talk about one person though. Like I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, somebody started it. They just keep handing it off to the next one.
No,
we at least need to do the exercise, because wait till you hear this.
I mean, we could do the exercise. I just think it's disqualified because it's a company, and it's one industry. It's not multiple.
Okay, come on.
I don't know.
All right, run it. You got him versus Floyd.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You ain't say that part.
Floyd ain't got no money. Floyd got little money.
Man.
Floyd got
all right, so he don't get the net worth.
He don't get the net worth. He don't get the philanthropy either. He don't get the hand it back to the community.
Moms.
He don't get none of that.
He employs a bunch
Floyd
of
is
single moms.
super selfish. He's super selfish, man.
I don't know. They say Floyd do a lot for them kids though. I don't know.
He do stuff for the kids for sure.
I heard he do a lot for the kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying on a level, on a scalable level, to be on the list with these guys who are like building industries for free. Like here.
Hey, I'm with you.
this.
I'm with you, Leifer. Look, all I ask is just make sure you had that same energy for other people who don't deserve to be here, because there's some others. All right, that's all I ask.
I want to say one thing. Them dudes is not doing that for free. That comes with tax write-offs and different things that they do. You know what I'm saying? To stay rich. So
Everything's a hustle.
They're doing it. I mean, some of them are great people, but a lot of that is ways to keep that money. So
yeah,
and that's true, but that doesn't take it away from the need. That doesn't take away from the lack thereof of the people who received it, though.
And then we keep saying, like, I don't understand how it's just black people are needy, and we just look at it. It's not. I mean, they set up trusts for people that go to school for free. I mean, it's a whole lot of people that do that. They not just had to be black to be needy. It's white needies too.
Understood.
Sure.
Understood.
I think
we're just talking about when we come to
Floyd has changed the boxing
people.
game, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. He's a titan of his industry, absolutely.
Right.
Boxers was getting, you know, I almost said a word,
and he changed the way business was done.
They was getting raped before Floyd changed the.
I mean, so did Logan Paul. But what are we saying?
We can't
look,
put
man.
Floyd
I'm not here to discredit Floyd.
Man, why can't
Floyd's
you?
Great.
Why can't you? He's not even a professional.
Floyd's great.
He's out here getting professional money.
No, but I'm saying Floyd's great in his own right. But when it comes to comparing him to the De Beers family, look, you know what?
But that's the whole family. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole family.
One De Beers.
Yeah, I mean, how about the first one? How about the first one to set up the play?
No, forget it. The last one is making more money than Floyd.
But it's not. Is this just a pissing match? Is this just like who has the most money?
Right. No,
that's the starting point,
you,
right? The starting point is the money.
But I was going
to got to have the money to give back money.
So we judge the Bears for never winning, though. Like, y'all got money, but what y'all be doing with it? Don't be
like if you got the bread, you ain't doing nothing with it. What are they doing with it? And what other things have they set up?
I feel like there's almost like two people that contributed to what they do.
What's that? I don't follow. What's that?
As far as like what the Bears family and Floyd boxing and football. So it's like outside. No, I'm fucking with y'all, man.
No, so the Bears they do diamonds.
No, I quit.
Do the Titans
some humor to it.
Yeah, but do the Titans of the diamond industry, man.
But they are.
But I didn't see anything else that they had other than diamonds.
Right, okay. They didn't have to.
It's sketchy.
No, you have to. You have to for this list. Remember, we said have a multiple string, right?
I'm gonna tell you why. All right, so because somebody's talking. Am I good to go ahead and tell you why?
Good.
All right, so with the Bears, so what this family did. So granted, they took over the diamond industry. So with that being said, and it blew my mind when I found this out. So one, they went over to Africa, Sierra Leone to be specific. And what they did was they found rocks that were very common over there. Said, hey, they fenced all that off and said, this is all me, where all these diamonds come from. It's very common over there. And they made it to where the supply and demand was so crazy that they were the only ones that had it, to where they monopolized it to where they got rich off of it. But with that being said, they took over a country. 20 million people were murdered and maimed because of this. So not only are they titans in industry and business, they're a political power now. So like this is more about international business and international politics than just diamonds. Like, man, these dudes are real deal players in the world, like more than just industry. Like they can set policy at this point because they're running countries. They are the puppet masters behind a lot of these international laws and stuff that go on specifically around African policy. So,
like my wife, my fault. Go ahead.
You good, bro?
No, my wife was talking about it last night, and she was saying the only thing about diamonds is just like it's just sketchy when people are in the diamond business because how did you get them? You know what I'm saying? Like is there stuff? What don't we know? I've never
Look,
heard too many, and she was saying that last night. Like, there's not too many backstories that come with diamonds. That's
there ain't no good ones. There ain't a whole lot of good ones.
You know what I mean? So
Look,
it's
I'm gonna
like,
tell you, I got a wild story, man. I went to I don't know, one of my birthdays or something, man. I went over to Africa, South Africa to be specific. And so I went over there and we was in this hotel and I'm talking to the concierge. And mind you, where I said I was, I'm in South Africa. Why they thought this, I don't know. They thought it was, they see black people going that far. They're like, oh, this must be something special. He's probably gonna pop the question. So they're like, hey, we're gonna hook you up with the diamond broker, man. This is the biggest diamond broker in the country. You need to get with him. I'm like, all right, sure. I mean, set it up. I mean, that don't mean I gotta buy nothing. So they set it up. They're like, hey, man, come down into the lobby at, I don't know, 9 o'clock. You'll meet with this broker and then he'll take you to their office across the street in the penthouse. I'm like, bet. So I come down and the area where they were supposed to be, it was this little old white lady. I walked right past her, went to the concierge and was like, hey, I know I was supposed to be meeting the, kind of the diamond broker or whatever. And they were like, yeah, her. And I said, wait a minute. How is a white lady in charge of all the diamonds for the country in Africa? And that's when I was like, oh, this is different. Like, yeah, like she was in charge of it all. And I was like, oh, okay. So what's going on here is because they got so much money with their finesse, let's call it what it is, with their play, they got so much power that it went into other areas, whether it be political power, the power they had over the people. Man, they boxed out the black people of the country based off of this level of funding and power that they achieve based off their play. So I get that it's a one-trick pony, but it's a damn good trick.
So you was about to become an international smuggler for a second, bro. Couple questions, you might have been in a different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all want to? So are we agreeing, or are we going with the De Beers family on this?
I think
only because Floyd bought all their diamonds.
Qualifies them, man.
Right, he's shopping with him.
What'd you say here?
They ways disqualifies them, man. You know what I'm saying? They went over there taking over Africa. When they took that land by force, man. I think that thing, we talked about morality and different things, man. They canceled them out, man. Floyd just beat a couple baby mamas. That was it, man.
You want to be right or you want to be rich? Look, you want to be what I always say. You want to be right or you want to be rich?
No, I'm saying he ain't the whole country though, son. That's all I'm saying.
Tiebreaker, Lee.
I mean, I'm throwing some little notes and stuff in the chat. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to be apples to apples. You know what I mean? We already talked about the money. Floyd loses on the money, so I wanted to put some of the philanthropical things down. For De Beers and for Money May, so you can kind of see it on that scale, what they've both done for the community and for others and for different industries and things like that, and the support they gave. Money's helped a lot more than I knew.
You realize, right?
Yeah, that I realized. For a lot of things, but because we got De Beers with 2 with the money. He got 1. You know what I mean? Even if we go 1-1 with the philanthropy, we still got De Beers up. You know what I mean? And even if we go another level,
impact on industry.
Impact on industry is still one. Well, the impact that De Beers has.
What about the impact on humanity? The impact on humanity, though.
See, the impact on humanity is a whole nother thing. Because if we do that, then now we talking about a tie. If it impact on humanity, we talking about a tie. Because for impact on community, 1-1. Impact on money. With the money is 2-1. Impact on humanity is 0-1. You know what I mean? So now you talking about a tie.
I don't know. I think the points can only go to one person. You know what I'm saying? So
we not giving no points at all. So if you win the money,
either you win the category or you don't.
Yeah, either you win the category or you don't. Yeah.
Okay, well then it's the Bears all the way. Like there's no other way around that.
I can't believe
I
this
was
took
trying
you
to
that long.
I was trying to give Floyd some points here. I went diving, deep internet searches.
I was trying to bust jokes to make my man Floyd stay around for a little bit. Like I ain't
Very.
want,
Well,
I ain't want.
It worked.
You
Look, it
dipped and
worked.
dodged a little bit. Yeah, you
I
made
thought
it to
this
the
was
second
a
round.
one-hitter quitter.
And my man was over. See, yeah, we had him at hello, man. It was over.
All right, next up, Robert S. Smith versus Brian Chesky. So just a quick one. Brian Chesky is the owner of Airbnb.
Yeah.
And
I had no idea who he was until
Airbnb
I
starting
saw
to
the
fall
bracket,
right
and
now.
I looked him up.
yeah, he's the owner of Airbnb. Robert Smith though, like
Robert Smith is dope.
He became popular with paying that school debt though. That's like nobody knew who he was until he pulled that. I mean, some people knew, but you know what I'm saying? Like when he pulled that move, then that kind of like jumped him like, hey everybody, we doing something. Like everybody was like, who are you to pay school debt? Because that's like the number one crusher to black people at this point, especially the ones that go to school. You know what I'm saying? So
Vic, you always talk about marketing. That was the best marketing move I've ever seen.
yeah. Do I?
Yeah, you love marketing. Yeah.
Do I really?
Yo, that was you can't pay for better marketing than doing that.
You right,
No.
and it was marketing and also shows philanthropy. Like you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You do that. The kids and the grandma's gonna love you.
So where we going with this one? We going with Robert Smith?
Yeah. I mean, unless somebody says an argument for Chesky. Like, I mean, I looked him up and I was like, man, he's in his own right, man. He's done some things, but yeah, I just
He got the money. He got the money vote. He got the 2 points.
He got more money than Robert Smith.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No, he don't.
Airbnb's booming.
I don't
No,
think
he don't.
so.
I think
You
he
sure?
No,
does.
he don't. No, but the crazy thing is they're neck and neck. I think Chesky got about 11 billion, and I think Robert Smith got about 12 billion. So they neck and neck on the money. You know what I mean?
Like I still got it up on my phone. Chesky has 10.2 billion. And
I think Robert Smith got about 12 billion.
He's at 8. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Hold on, you might have to do a recount. Look, look, that might have been us. That might have been us doing that black vote.
Mm-hmm.
That identity politics.
You might have bought something last week, man.
You got to go through the exercise. You got to go through
the
exercise.
He could have did so. He could have gave some money away, but I got it.
Yeah,
I got him here at 12 billion. I got him here.
I do see the 12 billion by Bloomberg.
And the Bloomberg index, I got 12 billion.
But on the wiki,
yeah, this
wiki,
is,
who's
this
more
is on
trustable?
Forbes. Yeah,
I rock with the wiki, but
yo, I'm gonna take my vote. I'm going. It's a personal thing for me, but I love
the black guy.
Going Airbnb all day, man.
See, that's why we can't have nothing nice in the community.
Oh man.
What is the personal though?
No, hey, yo, I think we let's go through and do the exercise. Good night in China, huh? One good night in Tokyo, huh? Seals the deal.
Man.
I wanna pick him, but I took a pillow and they just charged me $70 for it. I'm a little mad about that.
Yeah, this is a $5 Walmart pillow.
I was gonna say how the cleaning fee is tragic, boy. They hit you with a crazy cleaning fee.
Dog, a cleaning fee, resetting fee.
Ain't no $150 to clean this.
You see that, bro? Man,
like, y'all wildin'. Like just say, $700 a night.
That's all.
So we're going with Robert on this one. It looked like, or y'all want to go through the exercise?
Hey, let's go through the exercise, man. I'm gonna do some searching real quick.
I don't think y'all should cheat Chesky like that.
Chesky.
The impact on industry is huge for Chesky though. He changed the
industry, right?
He created his own.
He created his own lane. He created his own lane and gave opportunities for
millions of people,
make money,
for millions of people to eat.
Yep.
But he also donated $100 million to the Obama Foundation for scholarships. I'm gonna put that in the chat for scholarships and to support students' interest in public service. So we'll put that in there. But to trump that, Robert Smith has been donating money to uplift brown and black communities for decades. So
Yeah.
you know, 100 million. I don't know how do you scale that, because it doesn't have a dollar amount for how much he's been donating over the years to support these, you know, these black and brown communities. But that 100 million.
Yo,
How many
give
different
this
industries
to
are
Robert
these guys
Smith.
working though? Who gets to reproduce success in different venues? Who gets that?
Well, has Chesky done anything else besides Airbnb?
I don't think so.
That's a good question.
I don't think he's done anything else outside of Airbnb.
Because Robert Smith has, like, he's like an engineer by trade.
Yeah.
And he's been all over the tech world.
Yeah. And like, and kind of what he does now is kind of, you know, he's revolutionizing tech in kind of what he's doing right now. That company he just sold was pretty decent. So okay, so let's
it's hard to give just based off of his business model, right? Off of what Airbnb does. You know what I mean? But it limits. Airbnb is limiting black areas, like Atlanta owners only allowed 2 properties.
Is that his fault though?
I don't know. I think maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Is that kind of a good thing to where everybody can eat in a way?
No, I mean, because the people is going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's true, but
but his business model is the tree of success. Like Airbnb is a whole tree of success.
Facts.
Like you can't even argue that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I was gonna say keep the same energy, because you know you got Bezos coming up. So keep that same energy. So if we go through it, so I think we haven't necessarily who got the money, like who got the money,
who get the 2 points
portion,
and there's conflicting reports. I've seen more than one report of 8 billion. On
I got him at 8.
I've seen more than one report of 8 billion, but the Bloomberg is like the most reputable. It's one of the most reputable, you know what I mean, for financial information. So it's like, do I believe the Bloomberg or do I believe the wiki or, you know, the Google search, which can be altered by anybody because they can add whatever information they want to add in there. So I don't know how we do that.
So okay,
hold on. I got the Forbes list.
Yeah, on Forbes, it's Chesky.
Hold on. What I don't see. Oh, Chesky. No, Chesky got 8.9 on Forbes.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Robert got 8. It's neck and neck, basically.
Neck and neck.
So maybe nobody.
So what's going to be the
tiebreaker? Let's watch the 2 points. What else they got?
Yep. All right. So
Tree
what's the other metrics?
Tree of success.
So, this is tough. So,
yeah.
So with Chesky, with the Airbnb, are you counting all those? I mean, has he made another billionaire, another millionaire?
No, not off of that business.
You know what I mean? So he's made a bunch of thousandaires, probably.
Yeah.
He probably hasn't made many millionaires or billionaires.
Right.
Robert Smith has, with all the different businesses, like he buys them, you know, builds them up and then sells them. So he's made other people millionaires.
All right, so let's give him the trade of success off of making people rich, right? Because
okay.
that's a part of the qualities, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Reproduce it in different venues. We give it to Robert Smith.
Yes.
So it's 2 zip.
Yeah.
Philanthropy is the last one, right?
Philanthropy.
Yeah, philanthropy.
Impact on industry is 2. We got that, and then philanthropy.
Whew.
I don't know. I gotta give it the impact. I gotta get an impact. So it's 2-1.
Yeah,
it's 2-1. Impact. You know, so the philanthropy is, man, it's like tied on that philanthropy.
And that's hard because
And I'm going with Robert Smith,
I mean,
man. Shout out to paying the school
Robert-
debt, dog.
if Roberts, but did he? But did he actually do it? He said it. Did he actually do it? I don't know about that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did. Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
a
I'm
lot
like,
of
You
I
know,
never
give
heard
it to
of
the
how
Obama Foundation. You know how that goes.
and
They
that's
get
what I
they go
was
to the
gonna say.
minorities and
He
you know.
gave it to the people directly.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Robert Smith for pulling that.
Shout out
shit.
to
Yeah,
Robert Smith
shout him out for that.
for financing
Period.
them strippers, getting them off the poles and stuff.
All
man.
right.
I appreciate
Nope.
it.
Let's go
helping
with
them
it,
get
man.
off the pole and into the colleges.
Look, I
They was still-
already know this one. This one is not
They was-
it's not really a conversation, but we don't even have to do the. You know, it's Warren Buffett versus Byron Allen, man. Like, yeah, like. Just know I put all the names in and this is what generated. I didn't like line these up.
Yo,
All
no
right, so this is-
disrespect to
this is-
Byron Allen, though. No disrespect to him.
No disrespect to Byron Allen. You know what I'm saying? Mad love.
He's got a bad matchup.
He's done
Warren's a
enough
big
in
dog,
this.
man.
Warren is a freaking
A big
gorilla,
dog.
an untamed
Yeah,
gorilla.
Yeah.
Like,
He just caught a bad.
That's
he
not
just caught a
fair.
bad
He just
matchup.
bad. He just caught the bad. Yeah.
it's not fair because it's a shellacking.
When it started
not
pulling
fair.
up, when I started pulling up Buffett's his accolades, it was like, man, just leave him alone. Man.
It's
Hey,
too much.
Vic,
Yeah.
It's too much.
look, you got to think about this. You got.
Hey, we're gonna be
14
looking for him at
left.
the end.
You might have to go part 2, man. You might have to be a 3-part, 2-part series.
Jeez.
Man,
Yeah,
we
it's a
can.
wrap.
I mean, unless I don't gotta go nowhere. Unless y'all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? We
Hey,
can.
Damn,
keep
nigga.
this going. Hey, yo, this is. Hey,
I
I'm
love
digging
Byron
this.
Allen
Keep
though,
going.
but damn, y'all couldn't have put
Yeah,
Byron
oh,
Allen
yeah,
and Floyd
that's
Mayweather
I
together.
didn't like I said it was randomly. I put the names in the board, and this is how it generated. I had no
Yes.
control over how it came out.
Dog,
Hey,
he
what
get-
they
he
say?
get-
Look, if Warren Buffett
gets
woke up with
eaten.
these dudes' hands, he cut his off.
Man,
Hey,
You got to stop talking about the money though. It's important, but it ain't that important. Like we already gave it 2
that
points.
No,
We gave it 2
no,
points.
no. No. But see, in this case, it is important, and I'll tell you why it's important in this case. It's because Warren Buffett donates about $4 to $5 billion a year
all right.
to philanthropy. You talk about a year. This is more. Byron Allen has about his net worth is about 900 million, between 700 and 900 million. You know what I mean? 900 million. This dude, Warren Buffett. If you talk about his lifetime of donating to philanthropy and to causes, he's donated almost $50 billion over the course of his lifetime. Almost 50
it's
billion.
almost, you don't even count what he. You don't even count what he makes.
Yeah.
You count what he gives away at this point.
And that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. He gives it away. This year he gave away $4 billion. So you
He's
know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
a tough
It's like,
out, man. He's gonna be a tough
He's
out.
gonna be a
for
tough.
everybody.
You picking your
At
champ?
the end.
Are you picking your champ?
He's
I'm
up there.
counting him for the championship game.
Yeah.
Free pick, but
Slugging.
he gonna be a tough out, man.
Him and one other person is my pick for the championship game.
I guess we'll see. We'll see it. We'll see if you're right.
He's slugging. I think the only person who give away more money is probably Bill Gates. Bill Gates probably he just give all his money away.
Speaking of,
man,
next
he's
up,
definitely Bill Gates is highest on the list.
Bill Gates versus Bernard. We already know what Bernard do. I'm picking Billy. I'm picking Billy, yo. And that might be the tech in me.
That's because you about this tech life.
Yeah, that might be the tech in me. But you I mean the tree of success. He has that. He has the different venues that he go. He has that.
What's the difference? What else has he made money in besides tech?
There's different things in tech, but also with the You
What
can't
else-
just say
what other
tech. You
industry?
just can't say tech.
Oh,
You can't just say tech because there's different things in tech.
Here comes
That
the
is a
mogul
job.
position.
That is a
Here we
job
come.
title. You can
Come
say
on.
tech. That is a job title.
No, tech is not a job.
But,
title.
That's an industry.
yeah, I mean,
Do it in another.
Software.
You got to be in another industry too, right?
I'm pretty sure he got money at somewhere else. I mean, he got money in farming. You know what I mean? He got farms, so I mean, he's a farmer.
He got them COVID vaccinations. You know what I'm saying? He got
That's
medical.
outside of tech. Okay.
He got medical.
Okay.
Is
so
it though?
There you
Is
go.
it?
But real spill though,
Yeah,
Bill,
Taz what to say. Is it?
Is
Bill
it?
Gates trying to kill us, dog. You know that. I mean, I'm being real. I
Jesus
mean, he's
Christ.
great, but he's trying to kill us, dog. I mean, let's be real, son. He's on some other shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Like,
ain't get that shit. Oh, what's okay? That might have outvoted me.
I'm
Right
gonna bleep that out.
yo,
My bad.
I don't want to get you in trouble, Tom. I'm gonna bleep that out.
Man. My bad.
No, you good. I just don't want to get you in trouble because I don't want to get in trouble either.
All right, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I mean, y'all want to go through the exercise on this one? I think it's. I think it's pretty.
Yeah, let's go here. Jesus.
Yeah, because
Look,
All right, who got the
money
net worth?
matters. Yo, the money matters. Jesus Christ.
Who got the net worth?
118 million.
Big B. Big B got
But I mean
118
118 billion. But that's because he gave away. He's been giving away billions of dollars a year for years.
You talking about Bill
He gives
Gates?
it away. Bill Gates. Bill Gates has been giving money away.
So he gets the two. So
for
impact on
years.
humanity.
And I don't know because his impact on humanity is sketchy as heck because he's like he's
well,
he's like one of those funders of Planned Parenthood. You know what I mean? That's really
eugenics.
he's been big on eugenics and overpopulation of the world and crowd control and you know what I mean? So it's he's trying to kill motherfuckers, but you know what I mean? To that,
I mean,
extent,
this
it's
dude got Louis Vuitton and Hennessy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not trying to kill black people faster than, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
Wait,
Yeah,
pause. How's Louis trying to kill somebody?
It's hard to vote against a guy that got his shirts in my closet.
Hey,
That's
but
a
if it
good
wasn't for
angle.
Billy, I wouldn't have a job. I say that, you know what I'm saying? Because all I do is Microsoft products. So
If it wasn't for Bill Gates, I wouldn't have went to IT
Bags
Tech
out in
neither.
boxes.
So I ain't gonna hold you.
No, if
I
it wasn't
am
for
a
Bill Gates, it'd
Microsoft
have been
guy.
somebody else. It'd have been somebody else. Bill Gates didn't create any of that stuff. Bill Gates
That's a
just
fact.
took over. He took over the company. He created a company to sell products that other people were developing. It'd have been somebody else. It just wouldn't have been Microsoft, man. You know what I mean? Bill Gates didn't develop none of that.
So
He's
we
not
going
white
with we
Jesus.
going with the Hennessy guy.
I don't know, man. I like Bill Gates, man.
But you like, hey, no, you wrote. I mean, you was talking about the philanthropy. You know what I'm saying? By this guy, he's like, oh, he gave to the museums. He did this, he did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Did. He did, and that's why I'm like, the Louvre, like you know, but like, I feel
like
bad
Bill
going
Gates.
for voting for a Frenchie. You know what I mean? I feel bad voting for the Freedom Fries. Yeah, I want to vote for the Freedom Fries, not the French fries.
But Bill Gates got the 2 points.
Bill Gates is super successful, man. I think he's like
fact.
He's great.
But I don't think he got another point. He don't get another point from me.
But yeah, other than that, man, I think he's pretty sketchy, man, on like as a human, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can you trust him? Can you trust Bill Gates? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
can you trust any? I mean, you know, Bernard.
No, you know what I'm
too,
saying,
like,
though. You
I mean,
know what I'm
can't trust
saying.
every one of them. He sells us Hennessy. He probably never drunk it a day in his life.
Hey,
Bill Gates like
what is that? Like,
I don't drink it either. So I don't drink it either, so I don't care.
Hey,
Mr. Nod. Hey, it's Mr. Arnaud, man. You gotta give
Mr. Arnaud.
Hey, man.
Well, Bill gave a nice fight, but it got to be Mr. Arnaud. I'm sorry.
Bill gave a nice fight with the money. The money blew him out, but everything else, man, is just sketchy. So we gonna move over.
This hurts me right here. This one hurts.
I feel like Bill Gates was sitting a rocket all the way in space and watched the Earth blow up.
Right? He be the one blowing it up.
Simple humans.
Up next. Man, this is disappointing for me. Elon Musk versus Shaq.
I've been waiting for this one.
Shaq ain't got the money. Shaq got a profile, but he ain't got the money.
Shaq got 1,000 jobs.
Shaq got a profile.
Elon Musk got. This man got a spaceship. I mean, Tesla.
Your computer is wild for putting this together.
Hey, I did not put
Yeah,
this
that's a virus.
Yeah. Put a genius against a basketball player.
Hey, Shaq.
Shaq
This is a bad
Diesel.
matchup.
Shaq,
too. This
I don't know.
is a bad
Shaq
matchup.
helped a lot of people.
don't
Shaq
know.
helped everybody.
Shaq helps a lot of
everybody.
people.
That's a fact.
He helped
You know what I'm
everybody.
saying?
I'm gonna just
Like-
let Tone roast. I'm gonna let Tone roast y'all for the rest of that time, man. You know what it is, man.
Shaq helps a lot of people. He got the chair six.
I just watched Shaq give his brother a $300,000 check. He said, just go buy
No,
something.
it was $1 million check.
It was $1 million check. I thought it was
Yeah.
$300,000.
Because he just sold his company and he gave
Yeah.
he gave brother $1 million of the profits. He said, here, and don't pay no bills with it. Do whatever you want with it. $1 million, dog. Shaq put his whole family on a payroll.
Shaq
Put his whole
has
family-
74 stores.
Goes to
in
Walmart
different
every other
companies.
day and buys everybody's stuff.
Yeah, he
here, I
owned
got
like
y'all.
115. He owned like 115 Papa John. So no disrespect to him.
Yeah,
He
Shaq-
owns a
Shaq's
lot of
doing his
companies.
thing, man. Shaq's
Yo,
doing his
yo,
thing,
yeah,
and
shout out to him.
in multiple industries. The boy's a basketball player, a rapper, a DJ. He owns all these businesses. Man, Shaq holds it down, man. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Shaq,
it's hard.
but he don't belong. He don't belong going up against
No,
that woolly
Shaq-
man.
But
Like,
you're just talking about the money, man.
hold
It's
up.
not just about the
Hold
bread.
up. Hold up. Let me tell you the companies that Shaq owns. Let me put it on the
Go ahead,
record.
run it down. It's crazy. It's
He
crazy.
owns Papa John's, 24-Hour Fitness, J.C. Penney, Krispy Kreme, Forever 21, The General, Five Guys, Auntie Anne's. Like, were you kidding me? This
Yeah.
dude owns so many guys. This is crazy. He owns
He got
companies
his
that you wouldn't even
he has
know
his
for getting his
own-
foot in every industry.
he's a
And then we'll
cop.
make you laugh and smile at the same time. Like I'm telling you, man.
Yo,
like,
really,
like-
but honestly, them is low budget businesses, man, compared to Elon.
All right.
On the
but,
business-
but money, the money's only 2 points.
on the business, but as an individual person, like I think his origin story and everything is better. Like he just has a better story, who he is and how he built his brand as a person. I think he has a better story, a better climb. His rise to the top is sexier than Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? I think Elon Musk was still privileged, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Regardless.
My only thing is all them stores that Shaq owned, I'm still pulling up to all them stores in the Tesla.
I don't know, but I mean, but that's what he got. Shaq got him on a reproduce success in different venues.
That's true.
He got him in success.
Well, hold
Hell
up.
no. Tesla,
Elon Musk,
SpaceX,
Niggas,
stop.
he's going to
SpaceX.
space, bro. He's going to space.
Yo, but
He's
hold
going
up.
to space to leave. He's leaving us. He's leaving. He ain't taking nobody with him.
Stop.
Yo, did you
y'all
know?
tripping
Did you know
now,
Elon
bro.
Musk was the co-founder of PayPal? Did you know
I did,
Elon Musk
yep.
was the co-founder of PayPal?
I didn't know that.
You talking about?
Yes, I
that's
did.
a whole different industry outside of
Yo.
everything that you thinking. So
Money
and-
transaction.
That's two. You just ran down 10 businesses in different industries from Shaq.
But one of them, like each
It's
one,
bigger, dog. That's bigger than that. That's bigger than
And ain't none of them worth a quarter of these. These
yeah,
three.
that's bigger than that.
We already.
He's got a
There's
point.
only 2
Yeah.
points for money. There's only
I
2
know.
points for money.
But Shaq is just a better that there was a single mother that needed furniture.
yeah, he's a
that
better
dude
human
went-
being. You right.
Like he's a better
Better
human,
human
dog.
being.
He's a better human. Like but
That's what, like, I think. Go ahead.
So
my fault.
reproduction goes to Shaq. Who's the true success goes to?
Wait, you said reproduction?
Reproduction of success goes to Shaq.
That don't go to Shaq.
Why don't it?
We
He
just
created his
told
own
you why.
space station. He got his own.
Hey,
You only
PayPal.
named two. That's two
Tesla.
businesses. Shaq has more. He has more
SpaceX.
successful businesses.
He owns franchises. What are you,
He didn't create them. He didn't create them. Elon Musk created
Stop.
them.
you can't
I'm
you can't
founder.
compare PayPal.
Founders
to-
we
Shaq
know-
bought these
we know who
24
Vic
after they
Stone
were
put money
already
on.
created.
Look, we
Yeah.
know who Vic Stone put money on this one. Like, come on.
Hey, Vic,
No, I
like
ain't know.
Papa
It ain't no.
John.
I put money on nothing. I'm just saying the reproduction of success goes to Shaq.
And
You're
that
wrong.
doesn't make sense though, because he didn't reproduce anything. He bought already.
He bought failing businesses.
He bought businesses that were failing, and then tried to create success based off of his name. Elon Musk created industries. Like everything around Elon Musk's name says founder,
Founder. That's
Not
hard.
spokesman.
Like this nigga
Spokesman.
created this shit.
Franchisee.
Capital F, bro. Capital F.
Okay.
What like?
I want.
Yeah. So I mean, so with
Right
that, the impact the industry, it's a 4-2. So it goes.
Look, man, he lost this one, but he's a better human. That's
it was
fine.
a good fight. It was a good
Elon
fight.
is a robot for sure.
This
Elon's a robot.
brings me all the way back to the beginning when I said judging character. We can't use it. You know what I'm saying? Technically, in this bracket.
You can't use
You
it.
got Rockefeller. You got Rockefeller versus the Bears.
We now we get
Them is two greasy mother suckers, man. Two greasy
You want to be
mother
right or you
suckers,
want to be
man.
rich?
Rockefeller died of AIDS. That's the end of his chapter, man.
Who y'all going with? Tree of success. We'll go. Tree of success. Rockefeller got the money. All right. Tree of success.
As far as I know, only people that like
Only people Rockefeller help is
family,
themselves or
like with
Rockefeller.
family, yeah.
But that's
I mean,
the Bears family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only people he really put on.
I don't know, but didn't Rockefeller
Well,
Square
maybe
create
not
a
because
lot
think
of
about all the
jobs for
stuff
people?
he started though. You know, like he was the one who started
after he
like
killed a lot
public
of people.
schools and stuff.
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
White people. We can't.
Yeah,
we
like he
don't want
started
to-
public schooling. Man,
No, he didn't. He started the
he
curriculum
did.
for public schooling.
right? What are you talking about?
You said that
Yo.
like that was nothing. I was about to say,
It is
Like, he
nothing
only
'cause a
came
lot
up
of
with
these
the
niggas
atom
ain't
bomb.
graduating.
Like, bro, like
A lot of them
That's a
niggas,
fact.
a lot of you niggas ain't graduating, so it don't mean nothing. It ain't nothing. That curriculum is failing.
well, he owned the prisons. He owned prisons too, so he's sending them there. Checkmate.
Hey,
Mm.
the pipeline. The
Who owns
pipeline.
prisons? Rockefeller.
Yes, sir.
You might have lost
So-
my vote.
Oh,
So
and,
Rockefeller,
oh, they say in Disney owns strip clubs. So what was
Rockefeller.
happiness
Do
to
they?
kids?
Disney own strip clubs?
that selling
Oh,
selling happiness to kids and adults? Hell yeah, and Coco and all them other little off towns off to the side away from Kissimmee
Disney
and
own that.
Orlando. Hell yeah,
Oh,
they
wow.
own strip clubs. Hell yeah.
All right, here we go.
And if you think of and all of the resorts at Disney, they got all of those nasty little sex channels too. And they sell those same channels or links to their.
Hey
their
man,
strip
stop
clubs.
talking. Stop. Don't tell the
He
Man.
boy.
editing this. He editing this.
Hey, cut
I can talk how I want to.
From 102.40 to 102.45.
Right, cut it.
I thought he was about to- I thought he was about to be like, man, Minnie Mouse came over and got wild.
hey, real talk though. Hey, Bad at Disney stock. It's going down. It's I think it was like $88 a share or something. So we put this out. It might drop to 67, and I'm buying
So
some
I think-
more because it's going back up.
Nigga,
So I
nigga,
think
Mickey
Rockefeller
Mouse will
though,
be here
but-
with a Gatling gun.
All right, here we go. Jay-Z versus LeBron.
Ooh, you did that was whack.
Damn.
I ain't
This
do it.
computer sure do know how to put niggas up against each other.
Hey, it might be Microsoft.
Hey, I did it again.
That's a
Sure,
Microsoft
man.
product, man.
Sure.
I
this
don't
was
know.
an accident.
Nah, this might be open source.
I don't
Jay-Z
want
versus
both of these.
LeBron.
I got
Computer was like, I don't.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z wins the money.
Hey,
game.
hey, go through the exercise because this is going to be interesting. Go through the exercise.
This is gonna be
This is
interesting.
gonna
Yeah,
be interesting.
Who got more
This
this
money?
is
gonna
a
be
good
interesting.
one.
Jay-Z got more money, 2.5
Okay.
billion. LeBron got about a little over 1 billion. But when it comes to
all right, Jay
Jay-Z,
get two.
Jay-Z then put on at least 2, 3, 4 billion.
Hell, LeBron's kind of
soon
under
to
his
make them
tree though.
billionaires.
Yeah, LeBron's under his tree on the slide. Like,
But LeBron,
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Who said
LeBron
that?
put his whole high school basketball team on.
but
You know what I'm saying?
whole
And then
high
he came
school
up with mad
basketball team on. Whole high school basketball team on.
And then he coming out with movies and productions, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron's really doing his thing, and we know that Jay-Z didn't do none of the movies. That was Dame Dash. He's been the brainchild behind that. But you can't take no credit away from reproduction of success in different venues, man. You got the Rockaware, you got Rockaware, you know what I'm saying? You got the 40/40 Club.
But Rockaware wasn't his thing either. Rockaware was Dame Dash.
But
I'll
I'm gonna
see.
tell you something though.
Live
They
Nation.
say they can make Hove. Well, they'll make another Hove. Like they and still haven't made Dame Dash or Biggs, and none of them have ever replicated what the success they had with him, and the success he had without him. So like, you gotta give it to him. I think you see like he was part of that brainchild.
I would disagree with that. What I would say is Jay-Z is willing to do more for the money than Dame Dash and the other people were. Like Dame Dash is not. There's certain things that he's just not going to do character-wise in order to get money, and Jay-Z is going to do that every single day.
Like what?
Because that's his focus. That's
like convince you to buy a title.
That I mean, that's a marketing scheme. People convince you to do things all day long.
For the culture,
Yeah, but
you're talking about a shit.
But no, he's talking about title in the bad because we're black. We own by black. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these other dudes do. Oh, we're black this, black that.
They just sold it to the white man.
Just sold it back to the, you know what I'm saying?
Did BT did it to you? You ain't mad about them?
Nigga,
like,
pissed off.
BT ain't on the list, dog. Like,
I mean, how many people? No, that's marketing, man. You can't.
I haven't watched BT since Uncut. Back in like 2003.
His name and his influence to build his brand. You can't.
When Gucci Man was so icy on BT Uncut, last time I watched BT.
Yo, so you look okay. So LeBron makes you buy his shoes. It ain't because they're the best looking shoes or the most comfortable. It's because they're LeBron's.
Oh, you got LeBron. Yeah, you're a LeBron fan. I like LeBron. You know what? This is a tough one, man. I like LeBron a lot, yo. I like what he does. I like how he holds his family. You know what I'm saying?
They go to J though.
Man, Jigga made more millionaires than a Lotto did. You know what I'm saying?
So tree of success goes. I don't know, man. I don't know if the tree is.
I
don't know.
I think if we revisit this in the future, I think it'll change.
This whole basketball starting lineup is like winning. This whole basketball starting lineup is winning. He brought his whole team.
That's true.
But Jay didn't make other billionaires.
Got their own jobs.
But Jay got other billionaires.
Jay got other billionaires.
He
got Rihanna. He got Kanye.
But they didn't necessarily make their billions under him. They got put on by other people.
But
they're under his tree.
Yeah, they're under his tree.
I look at it like this.
LeBron is under his tree.
Back then, there was no Instagram. Well, it was like early, but wasn't no photos and pictures. But when we used to see little DVDs, Jay-Z shit, LeBron was there, bro. So he was putting, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he's succeeding like this and was under his wing since 18, I cannot not give it to Jay-Z. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing though, Jay moving in silence, man. Like the prison reform and stuff that they had in Tennessee. Yeah. He was funding a lot of that stuff, man. He funds a lot of things.
Hey, philanthropy, like I mean, LeBron opened the school. You know what I mean? Kudos. He did a lot. Like, hey, Jay just does it a little better.
Yeah, he
does. Here's what I'll say, man. There's no losers on this list, man.
No, heck no.
Shout out to LeBron though. LeBron's gonna be a legend, man. He's gonna be one of the best athletes.
Hell, he already is.
The list just put him up against one of his OGs, man.
That's
period. And I like I said, I think if we revisit this in another 10 years, well, it depends. Jay be chilling, man. Like, I want to say we revisit this later. This could change, but that's if Jay-Z doesn't do anything else. Like Jay-Z will have to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I was just gonna let it roll, like, you know what I'm saying.
Well, no, I'm laughing because I'm looking at the next contenders, man. It's 50 Cent versus Robert S. Smith, man.
Hey, Fifth is petty. He might come after all of us for this, but Robert Smith.
Man. I mean, Fifth has done a hell of a job, yo. And
he don't got the money.
Kudos to him.
He don't got the money for sure.
You know?
But that's because he give it away. He give it away. Fifth don't care about the money as much either. Fifth will feel like stuff that could make him more money. He'd rather put his other guys on. You know what I mean?
And I don't think Fifth has any tree of success.
He actually crumbled more people than he helped. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. Like, he did.
I mean, if you look at, I mean, what I'll say is he has crumbled people, but if you look at what he's done in the TV
In TV
series,
space,
Star
yeah.
series. Like he's grew a lot of like young actors that are making
Heck,
like
shit.
good money. They're able to charge like top billing now because of the roles that they taken in those stars roles.
That's
you know,
true.
so I mean,
That's true.
I can
he's
dig
bred
it.
he bred little meats from the bottom. You know what I mean? Put him through acting school and everything just for that role. You know what I mean? Caught him early and said, "I want you to play this role. I want you to play your daddy." And you know what I mean? So he's put some people in good places. Yeah, I mean, he put the whole G unit in a good space to make money, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
If
that's true.
I put you over here, I gave you every opportunity to make the money. You know what I mean? And you decide you want to do what you want to do because you want to be the head dog. You want to be the top dog instead of playing your role and then learning and then making your money. That's your problem. And that was the problem with everybody in G Unit. They wanted to be the top dog. They couldn't understand, like they couldn't take it because they was all like they had this alpha mentality in their head when they really wasn't the top dog, and they felt like they were just going, "Oh, you think it's going to pop just because you said it?" And then now every one of them they ain't doing what they could have been doing because they could have been making. They could have all been making money.
What justifies him putting Young Buck, recording Young Buck's conversation and putting it on Hot 97? Like
he got mad.
No
he definitely got mad petty shit on his belt.
Like he do a lot of
sure. The moment
advertising.
you come at me and I put you on, that's some ungrateful shit. So it's like, okay, now it's destroy time.
Yeah.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
To me, he's like a black Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was
a black Bill Gates though.
The sinister
he ain't killing him. He ain't trying to kill him literally. He's just trying to kill him financially.
Like, yeah, he take people out, man. And that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is about, you know what I mean, uplifting people. Like we said, we got trees, we uplifting people, we pulling people up. He be taking a lot of people out, man. That's the only thing about it.
I think everybody on that list is taking people out before. You just don't know about it.
Yeah,
hip hop.
That's true.
Everybody on that list is killers. Everybody on that list is killers.
They are.
They eat you alive.
They do it different. He does it. I think he does it to stay relevant. He does it. He steps on people so he can. Stay. And that's my issue. Like he does it
because that's a survival technique. That's a survival technique.
Yeah,
he ain't had nobody growing up, and he knew to get his spot, he had to take your spot. And if you wanted your spot, you had to take his spot. So I get what you're saying, but
I get what you're saying because sometimes with 50, I like 50, and then sometimes I'll see something do something, I'll be like, nah, that ain't it, man. Why you got why this though? Like, when you supposed to be here, there's no need to, you know what I'm saying, belittle people or do the petty stuff that he do. But I don't know if y'all watched that Tony Yayo on that Drink Champs, not the name drop or nothing, but he was talking about how 50 was like, it wasn't they fell out. He just felt like he had the most money and was still working harder than everybody else. He shouldn't have the most money and be working twice as hard as everybody in the group when he tries. So I don't know, you know what I mean? It kind of go both ways. It's like you said, you can't, you give a person everything they supposed to have, the tools to build a house, and you build a shack. That's what you chose to do. Like, so I don't know, but he definitely got a lot of bodies, not a lot, but a few bodies in the graveyard too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to 50. Here's the next comparison.
Yo, Vic, this next one's actually a sneaky, a funny, sneaky good one though.
And
Kevin
he blocked
Hart
me on Instagram.
Tyler Perry. Who blocked you?
50 blocked me on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So I said,
I thought you were talking about this next one. But Tyler Perry versus Kevin Hart.
Yo, that's crazy because I actually put Tyler Perry in my top 5 moguls, man.
Me too.
And it's bittersweet. It's hard to do it because he really made a success off the backs of prototype dad type dudes. And you know what I'm saying? He played to that, you know what I'm saying, the stereotypes of black men. Like, it's terrible. But I can say this about him. He also went back and put a lot of people on. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people whose careers were struggling. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like, who was trying to come up in the game. He put a lot of them on, yo. He put a lot of he came and he brought a lot of people with him. You know what I'm saying? He may have stepped on us a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? He did make a platform for a lot of people to get money. So his tree is huge.
That's a good point. I never looked at it like that. I never looked at it how you said that. I never looked at him like that until you just said that. Like, I'm just watching it, but as you when you say it like that, it's like, wow, like you did kind of like, you know, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that.
So I look at it like this. I think Tyler Perry's done huge for the community and for people around them and to pull people in. You remember that one guy from the Cosby Show where everybody they made fun of, they was making fun of him working at I think Walmart or something like that.
Starbucks, yeah, he was at like a Starbucks or something. Yeah.
And Tyler Perry reached out like, yo, I got a spot for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put him on some
That's
stuff.
true.
You know what I mean? And then Tyler Perry put him on some stuff, and the next thing you know, he's in the Stars universe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Playing the lawyer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now he got work. So you know, he definitely reached back and helped people out. But I look at Tyler's body of work a little bit different because, you know, when we're talking about hip hop and we're talking about music and we're talking about people rapping about their life, right? And the things that they seen, the things they encountered in life, Tyler Perry said it himself, like, look, the stuff that people think that I'm perpetuating these stereotypes, but no, this was my life. Like I'm creating art out of the things that I went through, out of my experiences. So if you think about how you're gonna win in life, you know, how do you win in life? You do what you know, right? So
Facts.
all he's doing is depicting everything that he saw in his own life, in his family. You know what I mean? In the circles around him. So he puts that in film. He puts that in his plays. And you say, okay, what's perpetuating stereotype? No, it's only doing it if you ain't live it. Because if you lived it, then all you're doing is reporting on your life. The same way they do in the music that you listen to. So, you know what I mean? I don't really hold nothing against him because at the same time, if this was what he went through and this is his way to deal with it, this is his therapy, well, you know, I can't mess with it because this is our therapy.
I got one thing to say about this though.
Yo, hold on, man.
Tyler Perry Studios.
Yo, no, before you say that, hold on, son. Hold on, scratch that, son. Let's be 100% real, dog. That dude didn't go through that's nothing to do with how he lived. That man played to the people who was paying him. Let's be real, son. You played to black angry women that's paying the money to go see your shows to get your. You played to that to get money. It's cool though. I'm not.
Is
mad
that
at
fact
it.
or is that your opinion?
That's
is that
look
fact?
at it.
Is that
You
fact
look
or
at
is that
it.
your opinion?
Did you
you
know how
your opinion?
Okay, was you with him when
is
he grew
that fact
up?
or is that your opinion? Is
Yo,
that fact or is that
it's
your
a
opinion?
fact.
You don't know how he grew up either.
Okay, but
You don't know how
but
he grew
I
up
know
either,
that he
so.
makes his money off of women, right? Did you? How many Tyler Perry movies you paid to go see? How many plays did you pay to go see?
I
did
paid to
you
go
gotta
see.
show
I
me
paid to go
ticket
see a
stub
lot
for
of
Tyler
them.
Perry anything?
I paid to go see a lot of them. I paid to go see a lot of them. But it was probably because my wife wanted to go see it.
Okay,
but I paid to go see a lot
I
of them.
appreciate you, dog.
I paid to go see a lot of them.
I was riding with you till you said that.
But you ain't want to go.
I paid to go see a lot of them. But I watched all the movies. I watched all the movies. I wasn't necessarily gonna go see the play live because but my wife wanted to see the play live. So go see the play live. But I watched all the movies. But Tyler break it down to you. He say, man, look, what I do is I make art out of my own experiences, and that's what everybody do. He maybe he's placating to the audience that he has when he recreates stuff now, but when he initially came out with his art form, that was probably his way to release the pain. You know what I mean? And now he knows who his audience is, so he's selling to his audience. So if that's what you want to argue now, is now he still recreates product for that audience, then okay, I can agree with you. But what I'll say is initially, I don't know that he was doing that initially. Initially, he was probably just trying to make art out of his pain.
And now I say the same men that he hated is giving him the good pain that he want. Boom. He's winning.
Well, at least BET is owned by a black person again.
But like yo, for real. But Tyler Perry Studios, like I know Vic about to get on. I think he came in and cornered the game, man.
I mean, he definitely just bought BT.
Yeah, he came in and cornered the game, man, with the
BET
studios with
and
everything.
VH1. VH1 ain't never been owned by a black person, so.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Hart though, man. You know what I'm saying? Even for making the list, but lost this one.
Yeah, for sure.
He might win some, but
Oh, I don't want to do this one.
Oh,
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because he's everybody's favorite. He's everybody's favorite. But you see who he's going against, man. So, I mean, go ahead, give P his flowers. You know,
That's what I was gonna say. Give him his flowers before he go home.
Give him his flowers, man. And we already know. Hey,
I don't know why they want to do apples against oranges, man.
Look, he changed the industry. He changed the industry, man, because folks
many
on the industries not making a lot of money.
Industries.
Man. Yeah,
he changed many industries. He was
he got his hands in a lot of different things, man. And just shout out to P. He's just going against Dub B at this point.
Nah, man, hold on, man. Hold on, son. Give P some love, man. Like P before P, rappers wasn't rich, man.
Facts.
Like he changed it. He changed the music industry. He changed
it. He changed a lot, man. He did in clothing. You know what I'm saying? He had his hand in clothing. Like
can't say he ain't put people on. They dropped the album every week. A different person, different every week.
He got the movie.
Yo, he
got his son on Nickelodeon.
Athletes at the time to his sports agency when he signed the running back dude. He signed him. That was
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams. Yeah, that was most guy. Ricky Williams. But he not only that, he played games in the NBA. Like you know what I'm saying? Like P is one of is everybody's favorite, man. Like hands down. We've loved P from the time
shout out to P.
Yeah, man. We've loved P for a long time, and it's just unfortunate who he's going against. But but even still, I mean,
to a buzzsaw.
Yeah. But
I think if he's seen it, I think if he's seen this list, his dentures will move again. Go ahead.
Wait, P got dentures?
Yeah, and they don't fit well.
Yeah, them things be jumping around a little bit.
What's that joint?
He talked too fast. Yeah, he talked too fast. Some things to get the moving without him. Like,
oh snap! I don't watch him that often. But I didn't know P had the dentures. Man. He couldn't just get the implants, dog. You got
There's a Breakfast Club interview out there. You might want to go. There's a little clip somewhere out there. My boy Wilbur.
And they was just clacking. He didn't have. He had to fix
like my man about to spit out his mouthpiece.
Hey, what is that? Is denture glue? What is that? What's it called?
Yeah,
denture or something.
Fix it, then and forget it. He forgot
Polygrit.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't talking, but his teeth were still moving. It was wild.
He can't do that. He can't do them bowls, them crab bowls and all that no more, man. You know New Orleans, they like all that. You know, I'm crawl. You can't do it, son.
Yeah, ain't no steak in his future. Straight burritos.
Period. Nah. Hey, man, love the P, man. Keep making.
Shout out P, man.
Shout out to Master P.
I want to give him. I want to act like I want to give him a point. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
he is.
Even if
I'm gonna give him a point. I'm gonna give him a point for being our favorite.
If both of them was around us, like you know what I'm saying, we're gonna pick Warren, but you know what I'm saying, we gonna roll with P though.
Hey, hold on, son. I'm gonna give you the whole nother. You know, P put 50 Cent on.
It's a fact.
With UTP.
His first show. No, like
he funded his
he took him on tour. Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, man, I don't know, man. I know y'all born Buffett, but P was influential, man. Like he did all right.
He don't got the points.
I think this one should be a powerhouse right here. Powerhouse.
Don't get the points. It hurts.
Bezos.
It does hurt.
Damn.
Oprah.
Shit.
I'm going to anything against Oprah. I'm on it.
Yep. Amazon Prime membership.
All right.
2 days. Out of here. Next.
Change the whole game.
Is that unanimous?
Revolutionize the whole shipping game.
Why don't y'all like Oprah? Why don't y'all want to spend no time on Oprah?
Hey, Oprah
some
brought
of the same stuff we was talking about with Tyler Perry.
Say that again.
Oprah brought her man. She brought Stedman the island for his birthday. His own island, bro.
That was all hush money.
I believe it. I believe it. It was definitely all ABC, whatever type money, but you know what I'm saying? His own island, though, that's big, man. I'll forgive anybody. Anybody's forgiving any female that buy you your own island.
Yeah, it's your facts. Yo, I think you gotta remember, like I think like 10 years ago, when they said that how they were gonna revolutionize, they were gonna create their own fleet and like bypass the mail and FedEx and everything. people laughed at them, thought it was impossible, and now look what they did.
Spank the
Like,
game.
Revolutionized the whole thing, man.
I mean,
Where,
even
like,
getting into streaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you
Right.
stream Oprah's channel through Prime.
yeah, like
Facts.
they killed it, man.
Yo,
That,
USPS is delivering Amazon
Amazon
Prime
packages.
Facts.
FedEx is delivering Prime packages. UPS is
Yep.
delivering
Post office.
Prime packages. That shit is crazy to me.
Crazy, yeah. And like you said, they laughed at him. You know, they laughed
at him, man. Years ago, he said we don't need the post office no more. We'll get it faster, and they did it.
Yo, listen, I've been in meetings in different industries, and they all was saying, "Hey, Amazon's coming."
Look, my
industries.
company
Yeah,
I
exactly.
work for now.
Yup.
The label that pays me, they're mimicking their model. Like what they're doing now is mimicking Amazon's model, man. They killed it.
Yeah, they done took over Pittsburgh. They got 3 huge factories here. They just built one in Norfolk Sales too. It's all over the place. I was like, sheesh.
I remember them saying, they said, I was in a meeting. They said we better pray to God that Amazon don't start selling hammers.
Man,
I heard it. I was like, ooh. I was like, so yeah, people are really scared of them. Okay.
figure you could work for them. You could subcontract out for them, make your own money. They got options, man.
All right, here we go. So it's getting faster because we already did our research now on all these guys. We know a little bit about all these guys at this point. Here comes Bernard again versus my man Elon, which I got.
I'm gonna go Elon, man.
Elon gets it.
Elon.
I like
Elon
Frenchie.
gets it.
I like Frenchie, but Elon gets
That was your guy. You was riding with him. Pretty
Elon.
tough.
Yeah, man.
Elon got to get it.
Elon got to get that. Elon too hard.
Okay.
He's just a game changer, man.
Reese, how your bracket looking, Reese?
Continuing game changer.
You still in the mix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it looking shaky or you don't know?
I don't know. It's getting a little shaky.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Here we go. Next up. Jigga. Rockefeller.
It's in the name.
Yeah. How did this happen, bro? How did this happen?
Hey, AI. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me.
I didn't even pay attention to it set up. Like, I didn't even see it set up. Like, this is wild. So
I couldn't make this up. That's how wild it is. I couldn't make this up. The way it paired it and who it paired it against, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I randomly it was just randomly generated. And I was just like, oh.
I gotta quote the words from Nas on this one, man. Rockefeller died from AIDS. That was the end of the chapter.
Yo, I think, hey, you gotta look. I think with this, you would look at Rockefeller would have it hands down, right? Because like who they are, what they did, right? But I think you gotta take in consideration for like his origin story and what he overcame to become what he did and how because the Rockefellers that money is dated back to slavery. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting money passed down for years and years and years. But you're talking about a dude went from selling drugs like in the projects to slums to be able to be with the elites. You know what I'm saying? To make it to this list, man, you gotta get out, man, a couple points for that, dog. Like that's a hell of a story, man. Like you had to go and really get it. You had to really make strategic moves. You know what I'm saying? Over and over just to make that money. You couldn't lose, man. They can afford to lose, but he can't lose.
So
like you make a big point because Vic was making that point too. He was talking about how they got there and stuff like that, and that's dope. And kudos to him. But I mean, when we get to the kind of the brass tacks of it, and we looking at the scoreboard, there ain't no asterisk. Like
there you go, the scoreboard.
Yeah, but
you get
they
2 points
on the money. What else?
You get 2 points. All right,
let's go through it. They got 2 for the money, and then let's go for the rest of it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Tree of success.
Rockefeller's been here for how long, bro?
Yeah, but Jigga created more
other billionaires.
We're talking about grassroots.
It's not his family.
Not money that was handed down, but he created billionaires out of people just like him who came from nothing.
Yeah.
Rockefeller inspired Jay-Z. So do he get some of that tree? He
Ah,
named his company after him.
No,
brings you
no,
back to the
Oh,
no,
brings it
no.
that brings
He
it
had
that
no,
brings
he had no connection. That's like,
he
look, man,
inspired him.
look. That's like saying Dr. J
Wow.
and is better than Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
I mean,
no.
Well,
I mean,
that's
but
there's
like,
some that could say
you know,
that's
Rockefeller.
true. Like,
So
But
Rockefeller's
it's not
doing it
true.
every. That's like a landmark in New York. That's a
yeah,
that's a
that's what I'm
sign of
saying. So they
success
seen
in
that.
New York. Yeah,
He's seen that.
right.
Yeah,
it's
just
a
like you
sign of
see
success.
Dr. J, big as ever, right? And that inspires you to become Michael Jordan.
Right.
I mean, the tree of success, though, right? Like Jay-Z has made other Billies, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not his blood. That's not. It's like we already agreed. Like Rockefeller
but why does
did it
that matter? But why does that matter? If other
because
other
they're not a
billionaires
part.
were made,
He's not.
but
They're not
his blood?
inheriting. They're not inheriting the
So,
money. Like the money's not just trickling down.
So if we take out the what ifs and who it happened to and who it's passed down to, can you say you can see Jay-Z creating generational wealth like Rockefeller has?
He's doing it.
No.
I think, okay, in that same context, if you took away it being passed down to the Rockefellers, like right now, could they recreate that same money?
That's my question. That's my question.
That was Vic's argument. But
Yeah.
like,
That's true. But the pops put it in.
Only in our culture do we start from zero. We start every generation off at zero. Like that's not the way it's supposed to be. So why put our generational curse on them?
You can't say that's not the way it's supposed to be because most of us start from zero, and like a lot of us.
But can you knock him for having a solid plan to create this though? Like this plan had to come from somewhere. You had to have a plan to pass it down. So can you kind of knock, no matter, regardless how we say Rockefeller got it, the plan of him having it and not being here for decades, and they still moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of I don't know.
But all they're doing at this point is maintaining, right? Everything is all the procedure, everything is in place, right? They're just maintaining this money. Like he had to build it. So we talking about moguls who build it. He had to actually build his. You know what I mean?
And so did John D. Rockefeller at some point.
Yeah,
but
my thing.
They don't. So when did their money's been coming though? They didn't have to build that. They're just sustaining.
We're talking
so
about
next generation, y'all gonna say Blue Ivy and the rest of his kids. They're gonna be like, give away all your money, go back to Marcy Projects.
It ain't about giving away all your money. We're just saying Blue Ivy's not a mogul.
Yeah, we're talking about somebody who built, like that's a mogul. Like, so I said we're going through the points. His tree, philanthropy, what he do for the community, what he's done for people that was like him. Like you look at his man that got out of prison. That dude is a multi-millionaire now selling weed.
That's a fact.
Oh no, E.
No, he talking about
E.
Ennis.
Okay.
Yeah, E. Even Tata, millionaire. Like you're talking about,
like all those are good talking points, but like
education.
we know like this isn't real. This isn't
Because
right.
you're only thinking about the bread. I think
I'm not
he's
just
making
thinking
really
about
good
the bread,
points.
like, but like
because we can't really count.
We're talking about
we can't
like
count them.
Yeah, come on, man.
We're 2-2 now. We're 2-2.
Okay. Well, we talking about philanthropy then? What they did for the community?
I feel like this is where it's going to tip the scale at right here.
I think this goes to Jay on philanthropy.
Go to Jay. It got to.
Right.
Well, let me tell you what the Rockefeller did with most of his money.
Go ahead, though.
He created the Rockefeller
slaves.
Foundation. He created, they was all killing us back then, but he created the Rockefeller Foundation and established University of Chicago and the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research to help with public health causes. So
Jay did that whole thing with Meek Mill and the prison reform. Jay was behind that. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that he do that his name is not attached to. When the whole thing, when 21 Savage, they was trying to deport him, Jay sent the lawyers over there. You see what I'm saying? Like this. There's a lot.
He been screaming stuff since Jenna 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay's had his hand in a lot of stuff forever.
He's just not all in the cameras, but he does a lot behind the scenes. And a lot of people, even shit. I'm gonna be the Super Bowl with.
I was about to say that he put rappers on the biggest stage any rapper has ever been on.
That was Jigga. He sat at the table with the NFL and he fought for players' rights.
But is that
I'm
more
just
important
saying,
than
man.
a public health crisis? Like having money for medical research that might have stopped the COVID.
Hey, what's your saying, Mo?
You know what I mean?
Something about where you sit.
Where you stand is determined by where you sit. But I mean, literally, like, I can't believe we're having this conversation. Like, we're talking about, like,
We gotta look past bread, dog.
Yeah, you gotta look past the money. You gotta look past the money. We already gave money 2 points.
Yeah, it's not just that, but like we're talking about, oh well,
I'm talking about global impact.
Well, he put more people to sing and dance at a Super Bowl. How does that stack up with Rockefeller ran industries, and I don't even know if y'all know this, but he was big in pharmaceuticals too. He's partially the reason pharmaceuticals blew up the way it did. He took over that industry as well,
which is also killing us.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that a good thing or a bad thing?
How many people has it saved? I mean,
how many people has it killed?
Yo, people was dying from diarrhea back in the day. Like,
just saying, man.
Come on,
I think
man.
a lot of times
this ain't a real conversation.
A lot of doctors work for those same pharmaceutical companies that may give you pills that you don't need just to make a quota to get a bonus. So I mean,
talk about individuals, not industries. This is individuals, not industries.
But I mean, it's a part of the industry. That's we're talking about.
For you guys,
origin industry created that. Like, I mean, the pharmaceutical industry, I agree, is needed, but it's also done a lot of harm too.
This is a great. I did not see this debate. I mean, I seen it being good, but this is a great debate, guys. But I think it's going to come down ultimately to one decision. It's going to have to come down to the group decision. It's going to have to go down.
We looking at points. Jay up.
We looking at the points.
He's up.
It ain't even. Yeah,
because I knew it.
Points.
All right. I just thought we was getting pushed. We were still. I mean, it's hard for me because I look down the road. I look where it came from and where it could go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I didn't know.
I guess we gotta agree on where the points lie, right? So tree of success. Where we going with those points? Who get that?
Jigga.
It has to go Jay.
I think Rockefeller.
All right, bet.
Well,
so
how
it's
many
2-1.
billionaires have Rockefeller created that looked like you?
It's 2-1.
He created industries. He's created other industries.
But how many billionaires has he created that look like you though? That's what
all right. Next one. Hey, next point. It's 2-1.
No black vote.
It's 2-1. Reproduce the success in different venues, in different industries.
Rockefeller.
3-1. How many other people? We already said that. Impact on industry.
Rockefeller.
I'll go on Jigga, dog, because he revolutionized what we looked at as what a rapper was.
Leaper.
He took it where P had it at and took it to a whole nother level. So we just gave P the credit for being the first financially successful rapper. Jay took that platform and he took it to another level. Well, now he's sitting at the table. P was never sitting at the table. Jay went to sit at the table.
You ever heard of Exxon Mobil? You ever heard of Chevron?
That's what I was going to say. Only in our community when we talk about somebody who's singing the dance.
The predecessor to that was Standard Oil. And you know who created Standard Oil, right?
Impact on industry. So
Rockefeller.
The winner is.
He created a whole industry.
JD
that
Rockefeller.
Whole refining oil industry, he created that. You ain't no gas for your car.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did he create it or was it already created and he maintained it?
No,
you looking at Rockefeller is the brand.
He created the industry.
No,
he started the industry. He started
Rockefeller's the brand.
You're asking, did he create it or did he fund it? Is that what you're saying? Did he create it or did he fund it?
He just maintained it. It was already created before he came.
No, I think Tone's on to a point where he probably funded it.
He scaled it.
Yeah, he funded it.
And then after he scaled that oil, and then that's when he put it in the pharmaceuticals. So like he rebranded himself 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. But all he's doing is taking his old money that was given to him, but it's not even him. It's a corporation. That's not one person making them decisions.
So, but with that being said, that's the same argument I've always had about Shaq. Ain't that exactly what Shaq's doing? He's using his brand and his likeness to shine light somewhere where it wasn't.
But Shaq lost.
Right, but that's my point though. Like, y'all didn't hear that smoke for Shaq.
Shaq lost. I don't know why you're using the Shaq argument.
All right. So
like
Jay
Lloyd,
lost.
in case Shaq.
Right, and Jay lost too. So moving on.
Here we go.
That
Robert
was
Smith,
Yeah, that's whack.
Tyler Perry.
Ooh.
Robert Smith.
I know Mo. You got to think against entertainment, but
I see, man. I see some prejudice here,
Yeah,
man.
it breaks my heart that we people that sing and
he
dance.
really hates
and,
it.
like,
He hates entertainment.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah,
That we put them up with
you
titans of
talking about-
industry.
All right, you're right, man.
Like it's show business. Like, come on, like if somebody.
Show
if we
business
talking
is a
about
real
people that are
business.
about the
It's a
business,
real
more
business, though.
Yo, a lot of these
Right,
dudes
but
make
if we
money
talking about
in the same industry.
Say that again?
If Reese could sing and dance, he would feel differently about it. But because
That's
he can't.
Oh, it's a restriction thing.
Robert
huh?
Smith. I can count. I can count money. Robert Smith.
Yeah, that's 2 points.
Okay. I mean every category, really, but okay. We're
So,
going to give
success.
Tyler Perry philanthropy points. Okay.
I feel like at this point, if you're gonna look at your final four, it's gonna be old rich white men, yo. That shit is crazy to me, son. That's what our final four is gonna be, all based off of some old money that they've been had. They ain't really, like, we talking about people who created.
I don't think it's really based off the money. I think
that's what we're basing it off.
No, we came up with some grounds. I believe the grounds, right? The sheer success, the reproduction. How many other people they put on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we made it way more equitable because I was like thinking just like I was just about to just money, but so I think we made it way more equitable.
Yeah, I think we made it a genuine, you know what I'm saying, argument. I was trying. Y'all pushed for the 2 points for the money. If it wasn't for that, then I don't know. Some of these guys, you know what I'm saying, would be knocked out.
But Robert Smith, it's clear to me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Robert Smith too. It's tough.
Do we need
Like you
to
said, I don't
exercise
wanna
or do we all agree?
I'm going with, for the sake
like
of affirmative action, I'm going with
feel like I'm-
Tyler Perry, dog.
I feel like I'm outing my people though. Like, you got me on some, you know what I'm saying? You got me
Robert
on
Smith is
stand up
black.
for my rights.
Yeah,
I
Robert
mean-
Smith is black.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking
then I
about
go
my
Rob.
people. I'm talking about, Tyler Perry is more relatable to a black
Oh
person
yeah.
than a Robert.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But-
Robert Smith's more
well, I
relatable to me as far as what he does. He's an engineer and
That's true.
business.
That's
I
true.
mean,
That's true.
but you're in the entertainment, so comedian versus comedian. I guess you kind of ran for him, huh? Is that how you
A
feel?
little bit, man. Just saying. I don't know though. It's Robert. When we ran off Robert Smith's accolades, it was like, and then the net worth is like,
I don't know. Tyler Perry's crib is retarded.
and his studios is even crazier.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yo, I don't even
think
wanna-
about this though.
yo,
No,
look
and
at Robert
he
Smith's
did
house
by
look like.
VH1 and BET. I don't know. This one might be
He
closer than
definitely
we
bought.
think.
He just bought BET. Like,
What you think,
Nope.
Billy? Where you at with it? Should we just do the exercise?
I mean, we could do the exercise, but I'm
You sound like you're made up.
leaning
You sound
towards
like you're
Robert
made up.
Smith.
You made
Yeah,
up over
we
there.
could do the
Yeah.
exercise though, because maybe I could be moved. You know what I mean? But Robert
Net
Smith
worth.
Robert Smith has done a lot. The Robert Smith net worth is ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
Robert
ridiculous.
Smith.
We're not
Tyler Perry
comparing
ain't even
that.
a billionaire.
We're not comparing
I
net
can't
worth.
believe I just said
here.
that, but yeah, he's not even a billionaire.
Yeah, we're not comparing net worth.
He's not. Tyler ain't no billionaire.
No, he's like 100 millions, like a couple 100 million or something like that. He's no.
Why you on mute? Hit.
Oh, I just looked it up, yo. He's definitely a billionaire.
That's
So
what I
Tyler?
thought.
1 billion. Okay, they say 1 billion, but that's probably just a recent. And I don't even know. Let me look at Bloomberg, man, because
I could have sworn I seen before Tyler
Wikipedia.
Perry was.
I seen. I thought. I thought he was a
Wikipedia. I
billionaire.
think he's like 800 million. I don't think he's 1 billion. But especially with
Wikipedia
this
say
new
600
acquisition.
million.
Yeah, I don't think he's 1 billion.
So it's been
I think they're
updated. He got 1
overestimating.
billion.
right.
Forbes is saying he got 1 billion.
So
He got 1 billion. Maybe that's what
Impact
the
on humanity.
acquisition- Maybe that's what the acquisition of BET and those and their valuation or whatever. Because he don't have 1 billion in assets, like
Impact on humanity.
liquid assets. I mean, he wears
I
a
would say
dress.
Robert Smith.
So.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I just looked at Robert Smith's wife and his ex-wife. I'm going
Here it
Robert
come.
Smith, nigga, hands down.
Hold on, now you wait.
He said because you don't be doing that mogul position. So
Yo, son. Hey, he's definitely showing his worth out here, son.
You say my boy.
man.
You say my boy got money and good sense, huh?
Yeah,
All right,
son.
cool.
Like I mean, you look at his
Always
ex,
be
you look at the
closing.
new. I said, damn, son. My man, he won that.
All right.
What'd you say? Hold on, I'm gonna pull her up.
Look at the ex and the ex. Both of them tight, son.
You know what he?
She a white woman.
look, I knew
Yeah,
that was
right.
coming. Look, he about yeah, she
Nah, son, she's fair skinned, dog.
Oh man.
She's fair skinned. She's
he
not
about
white.
to
She's fair
disqualify her.
skinned.
We're going with Tyler.
No, she's not. No, she's not white, son. Hey, I mean, Tyler Perry like white guys too. So what's the difference?
Hey,
Oh, man.
there it is. There it is.
Boo.
Say this podcast been brought to you
Yo.
by BET Plus.
Yo, commercial
Yo, hold on,
free.
man. Yo, his wife was a Playgirl on the Playboy magazine. Yo, she's not. Man, you tripping, son?
Hey, y'all might like this. Bezos, the B.
It's Dub B, but
Yeah,
Bezos,
man.
is you know,
Bezos
It's
is
got to be
Dub.
Dub.
yeah, it
It's
gotta,
gotta
be
be
Dub
Dub.
B.
Yo,
Gotta
is
be
Dub?
Dub.
Y'all just gonna crown him at this point?
Look,
He
I mean,
is
Probably.
definitely-
I feel like
he's
just
too
walking
much.
into this shit.
He has got
He's
the
too
quickest
much.
outs the whole night.
I already
He's
said,
dirty.
man, he putting the beats on everybody until he maybe get to
He-
Rockefeller. That was my final two.
I mean, but I'm just thinking in terms of how much he's given away. You know what I mean? Almost 50 billion in philanthropy. You know what I mean? He probably doesn't have as much money as Bezos. I think it's probably close, but I don't think he has enough. I don't think he has as much money as Bezos. But philanthropy, you know, the tree, even like, yeah,
I didn't even know you owned Omaha Steaks either.
Yeah, Dub B, West
Ooh.
Side Connect Gang.
The B.
I ain't
Yeah,
know
he
that
on
either.
Omaha Steaks.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a champion.
But he's from Omaha. He's from Nebraska.
I see.
I
I
thought
think
he was from
he-
Montana.
No, he's from Nebraska.
What a champion.
Rockefeller, Elon.
Oof.
I'm going Elon, son. Elon.
Elon. Yeah.
Oh, y'all going Elon?
I'm
Ooh.
going Elon. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna do the
Yeah.
exercise. Y'all saying it's Elon, okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm going Elon. I'm going
Elon.
Elon.
I'm
Okay.
doing it just because Mo had him in the final. That's why.
Look.
I'm being 50 Cent right now.
Look, petty boots.
Oh, that's your petty pick.
That's my 50.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. I'm going Elon because I can order Whole Foods on through
Hey.
Amazon Prime. So
Our final four, there was a black man. He had a white wife, but there was a black man in our final four. Y'all want to give him his flags before he get out of here because he's facing W right now.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Robert S.
pull up,
Smith.
pull up W.
let's think about the grip walk going out of here.
You ran so we could fly. Appreciate you.
Your first wife was dope, but the second one is getting you out of
Yo,
here.
the
pal.
second one was in the Playboy.
No, the
magazine,
second
man.
one was dope. That's
The second one was in the play. Was a
Oh, the
play
first-
girl.
the
All right,
second
all
one. The second one was black. Well, sort of blackish.
I mean, she
Black was something. She
Well,
was
like
something.
She eat rice with curry in it.
Yeah, he. I guess he did the play like, man, I need to marry a white woman first, get on, and then I'm gonna go to my sisters, which is normally the back way. You know what I'm saying? And when they get on, they let you ask for a black girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. So, hey, man, shout out to Rob Smith, man. Robert.
Yup,
Smith,
shout out to
man.
him.
Shout
You made it to the final four. Hey, this was a good list, yo. We don't got all the top guys,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I was.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't
But this
bad
was a
at
good
all.
list, man. And to make it the final four on this, dog. Hey, shout out to Robert
him.
Smith. And the thing about Robert W. Smith, his money wasn't nowhere close to theirs. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere close.
Somewhere
Shout
between
out
8
to
and
him.
11 billion. 8, somewhere between 8 and 12 billion. Whatever is the real
Right.
number.
And
But
we
yeah.
got him in a conversation with guys making 250 billion.
All right.
Shout out to him.
So shout out to Rob Smith.
Did it. Digga.
Hey yo, hey, look, y'all talking about race and stuff, man. Elon said he's the richest African American.
Wait, what?
Wow.
That's what he
He
said.
from
He
South
said, I'm the
Africa,
richest
ain't he?
African
And
American.
he from
Yep.
South Africa?
Yep. I was like,
No.
oh, you're wild for that. He said, I'm the richest African American.
Well,
wow.
he's more African American than we are. Shit.
He's so
Elon must look
disrespectful.
like he'll be like, shut up, I'm going to space now.
Elon, Dub B. What's y'all got? Do we need to exercise for this?
For
What's going
sure.
Yeah,
on?
because it's the championship. But I think it's
Yeah.
Dub
Sure.
B. But yeah.
For sure. But
All right, so
yeah.
you know Elon got
Elon
the
bread,
money.
right?
He got
Yep.
the bread.
Elon got 2.
He don't
All
get
right.
the bread.
Tree of success. Who you going with?
Buffett. All the people in them lists, man, they come to him.
Good point.
Yep, they all come to him for guidance with money.
Good point.
Probably including Elon, probably.
Yeah. Reproduce the success in different venues. Buffett.
Ooh.
I mean, Buffett's all over. All over.
Hey man, let's be real. Y'all already crowned Buff, man, before, man. Don't even go through this, man. Just be real, man. All right, you know
mean,
what I'm saying?
We got to do the due
Like-
diligence because Elon is the man.
Impact on industry. I would give it to Elon.
Impact on industry for sure.
Impact on
Elon-
industry,
Elon
definitely
wins
Elon.
that. Elon wins
Yeah.
that. Because I mean, just you're sending people to Mars. Right?
So what's that?
That's
3?
ba- that's-
what's that?
That
three-
SpaceX
that's three
program
for
is
Elon?
crazy.
That's 3-2.
2 for Elon.
3-2.
And didn't anchor philanthropy, or is there 2 more?
Philanthropy. And yeah, philanthropy is it's the last one.
It's Buffett.
It's Buffett for sure.
Yep.
What's his
So
hell?
it's tied 3-3.
Damn.
Hey, that's an interesting ending.
This is a good one.
Hey, that's an interesting.
Whoa.
Hey, that's interesting, dog. Like,
I can live
I'm
with
okay
that.
with leaving it a tie with no champion.
I can live with that.
I could live with, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try to bust Elon. I'm gonna try to bust Elon over the hump. Let me see.
How?
Man.
You see?
You can't tie that
I
out,
don't know.
man.
I'm trying.
Fuck 'em.
I'm gonna try to see if he got some hidden philanthropy somewhere.
We don't want to start looking with Warren, man, because we might find some shit we don't want to see.
Warren.
Like, man, you know this nigga made Marilyn Monroe, motherfucker.
Hey, one thing. This conversation is kind of inspired, man. Shout out to my man Dex, yo. He put in my lap this book called Think and Grow Rich, and it just made me think about moguls that existed. You know what I'm saying? And like, damn, like, and I think they came out with an updated book. Like, it's the one he gave me was talking about the Rockefellers and you know the dude that created the Chrysler Building in Chicago. That's the Chrysler Building, right? But I can't remember his name. But there was just so many old moguls that Think and Grow Rich was like. So that's what kind of sparked this idea. There's, like I said, we got to check out the new 21st century one. It has like new moguls in it and what they did, and it just tells their journeys on how they did it, how they impacted industries, what they changed. You know what I'm saying? It was super enlightening, and I appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of created this conversation. But
It's dope.
Is there any reason that we're going to tie break? You know, is there a tiebreaker here, or are we keeping it tied?
Yeah, see,
There ain't no brother in this championship, so I don't care.
The only tiebreaker for me is who got the most chicks.
Oh, that's
Hey.
Elon.
Think that's Elon. Elon a little
I
bit
don't
weird.
know.
I don't know. He might weird them
Yo,
out.
Elon,
man.
Elon just dropped.
Elon married.
one
I
in
thought
chick, man. He just
Elon
made
got a
single
bunch
mother.
of kids. He's making a lot of
Yo,
money.
he just made a single mother.
So like who's the closest to a prototype dad?
Ooh,
Buffett. Ooh,
Buffett.
That's
Buffett for sure. Because Buffett even said, I ain't leaving my kids all this money. You know, I'm gonna leave them a little bit, and they got to earn the rest. They got to figure it out. You know what I mean?
You hit me?
Hey,
Is that a hit me?
that's a dope tiebreaker.
This is mine. You got to get it on your own.
Yeah, Bill Gates said that too, didn't he? He left him
He
a
sure
little,
did.
leaving a little baby trust fund, and the rest of it's going to medicine or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'll leave you a
Hey,
little bit.
that's a dope tiebreaker though. Who gets the
prototype dad nod? Yeah.
Yo, that's Buffett.
That's Dub B.
Yup.
Hey, shout out to Dub B, man. I hope you see this, man. I hope you blow us up. I hope we go viral, man. I think this was a hell of a conversation, yeah.
This is dope, man. This is definitely a
Tone,
dope conversation.
Man, we're let the people know where we can find you. Appreciate you
hey,
joining us tonight, man.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all having me on here. Look me up, comedian Tone Montana, Facebook. Who don't know Tone Montana, Instagram. 30 and Up Boys podcast coming real soon. More smoked out shout out content coming. 30 and Up Boys YouTube channel. And I'm moving around, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Let me be here, man. This was dope. Y'all gotta let me do this again, man.
Hey, no doubt, man.
Stripper edition. We need to do who was the best. Who was the best? Who was the best in a King magazine? Who was the best? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down.
We got to get the Jet Beauty of the week. The Jet Beauty of the week. Who was the best?
Was Buffy the body the illest? Was she the illest? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which one was who?
But Buffy was the outcast one, right?
Though, man, Corinne Steffen was a legend in the game for a minute.
She was a legend for the wrong reason, though.
He used to call you jawbones.
I need to
look. Hey, she put points up on the board. She put the
points on the board. Hey, true, she did.
I'll give y'all one before I'm out of here. This is my own little bracket. You got Pinky or Jada Fire?
Neither.
Early Pinky or current
whatever
Pinky?
you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it.
I'm going with Roxy Reynolds.
Ooh,
Sky Black.
You a real 2005 guy, huh? I know.
Sky Black.
You had them VHS black oil tapes, didn't you? I know you did.
See, I'm more 1996.
Them black ice joints, yeah.
That Heather Hunter. I'm more that Heather Hunter.
Heather Hunter. Yeah.
Hey.
All right, man. Let me chill, man, before we be on some wild stuff after we get out of here.
I'm editing this. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm going straight to the other laptop, the dark laptop.
All right. No, but yeah, I really appreciate y'all, man. And anytime I can do this again, let me know. Anytime y'all in Pittsburgh, I want to try to get something on a podcast or you want to pull up comedy show, anything, bro. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're here, I do open mics every Thursday, Club 24. So I got something always going on. So anytime anybody in the city, let me know. We can make it happen. I don't drink, but I'll do some stuff to make you think. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't
drink? No, not really.
You gave it up?
I'm a smoker. I'm sitting there rolling right now while we talking.
No, you saying you don't drink. I remember sitting on the porch with you and cracking a bottle of gin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Those days don't exist no more, my brother.
Them Blue Beast days? What was it, the Green Machine? Yeah, dog. Yeah, we sat on the porch and drunk some Blue Beast and the Green Machines. Yep. I think it was called Green Machine, right? Or the Green Dragon, wasn't it?
Green Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Truth.
Wow. Yeah, we got it. There's a reason why I don't know more. Them is the reason why I don't. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah. Anytime y'all in the city, man, let me know. Kev, you already know, man. We've been doing this since Kennywood, bro. So
oh my God. Period.
Don't even, you know what I mean? Yeah. It don't even matter. I really appreciate y'all though, man. Definitely.
Hey, that's another prototype dad. We out.
Church.
Peace.